Have you ever felt trapped by the expectations of others? Do you find yourself constantly seeking approval, afraid of criticism, or worried about what people think of you? The truth is, living for others can quietly steal your freedom, your happiness, and even your sense of self. What if you could break free from that fear and embrace the life you truly want? In this audiobook, The Courage to Be Disliked, Transform Your Mindset, we'll explore the powerful lessons that help you develop confidence, embrace independence, and build a mindset that allows you to live authentically. By the end of this journey, you'll understand how to stop seeking constant approval, let go of fears that hold you back, make choices that align with your values, transform your mindset to live courageously. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to Audio Vibes for more motivational audiobooks that guide you toward growth, self-confidence, and a life of purpose. Now, let's begin your journey to the courage to be truly free. Chapter 1. Free yourself from the need for approval. One of the greatest barriers to personal freedom is the constant desire for approval. Many people live their lives seeking validation from others, friends, family, colleagues, or society at large. This desire can quietly limit your choices, hold back your dreams, and even make you anxious or unhappy. In this chapter, we will explore 3 key lessons to help you break free from the need for approval and reclaim your independence. Lesson 1. Recognize the influence of others' opinions. The first step towards freedom is awareness. Notice how much your thoughts, decisions, and feelings are shaped by the expectations of others. Ask yourself, do I make choices based on what I truly want or what I think others expect? Am I avoiding actions because of fear of judgment? Awareness is powerful. When you see how much external opinions influence you, you can begin to choose differently. Lesson 2. Accept that you cannot please everyone. No matter how hard you try, it's impossible to satisfy everyone. People have different values, expectations, and perspectives. When you live trying to meet all of these, you dilute your own identity and happiness. Understanding this allows you to focus on what truly matters to you, avoid wasting energy on unnecessary approval, and build the courage to follow your own path. Lesson 3. Develop self-validation. Freedom comes from trusting yourself. When you validate your own choices, opinions, and feelings, you no longer depend on external approval. Practical steps include reflecting on your decisions daily and asking, does this align with my values? Affirming your worth, talents, and choices, and celebrating small victories without needing recognition from others. Let me tell you a story to illustrate these lessons. Consider Sarah, a young professional who spent years trying to please everyone around her, friends, family, and colleagues. She would accept tasks she didn't want, avoid expressing her opinions, and constantly worry about judgment. Eventually, she felt exhausted, unfulfilled, and disconnected from herself. One day, Sarah decided to take small steps towards independence. She began saying no to tasks that didn't align with her goals. She focused on decisions based on her own values rather than others' expectations. She started keeping a daily journal to affirm her choices and reflect on her growth. Over time, Sarah noticed a profound shift. She felt lighter, more confident, and more authentic. She realized that living for yourself doesn't mean being selfish. It means being free, courageous, and true to who you are. Reflection and exercise. Take a moment to reflect. Are your decisions motivated by fear of judgment or by your true desires? How often do you compromise your happiness to meet someone else's expectations? Exercise. Write down one area in your life where you constantly seek approval. Ask yourself, what would happen if you made a choice based solely on your values? Try taking one small action this week that reflects your authentic self, regardless of what others may think. When you free yourself from the need for approval, you take the first step toward courage, independence, and a life lived authentically. You realize that true confidence comes from within, not from the validation of others. Chapter 2. Embrace your true self. Many people live their lives trying to fit into molds created by others, society, family, friends, or even media. The fear of being disliked often forces people to suppress their thoughts, desires, and individuality. But true freedom and happiness come from embracing who you truly are without constantly seeking acceptance. In this chapter, we'll explore 4 key lessons to help you embrace your true self and build the courage to live authentically. Lesson 1. Understand that being disliked is inevitable. It's impossible to be liked by everyone. No matter how kind, successful, or accommodating you are, some people will disagree with you, judge you, or disapprove of your choices. Understanding this truth is liberating. It allows you to stop chasing impossible approval. It frees you to express your thoughts and feelings. It strengthens your courage to stand by your beliefs. Remember, the goal is not to be universally liked, but to be true to yourself. Lesson 2. Identify your core values. Core values are the guiding principles that define who you are. When you live in alignment with them, your actions, decisions, and interactions feel authentic. Ask yourself, what matters most to me in life? Which principles am I unwilling to compromise? How do I want to be remembered? By identifying your values, you create a compass for living a life of integrity. This clarity allows you to navigate criticism and judgment because you know your choices are grounded in truth. Lesson 3. Let go of the need to conform. Conformity may feel safe, but it often leads to unhappiness and stagnation. When you adjust your personality, desires, or behavior to fit others' expectations, you deny your true self. To overcome this, notice situations where you feel pressured to conform. Ask yourself whether your choices are based on personal conviction or fear of judgment. Practice small acts of authenticity, even in subtle ways. Every time you assert your true self, you strengthen the courage to continue living authentically, regardless of external opinions. Lesson 4. Cultivate self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is the foundation of embracing your true self. It means acknowledging both your strengths and weaknesses without harsh judgment. Practical steps include regular self-reflection and journaling, celebrating small wins and personal growth, speaking kindly to yourself, especially during setbacks, surrounding yourself with people who respect your authenticity. Self-acceptance reduces the fear of being disliked and increases confidence, making it easier to live in alignment with your true self. Let me tell you a story to illustrate these lessons. Consider Rania, a young woman who grew up trying to please everyone around her.
She avoided expressing her opinions at work, modified her behavior around friends, and constantly feared judgment. As a result, she felt anxious, exhausted, and disconnected from her own desires. Rania decided to make a change. She acknowledged that being disliked is inevitable and embraced it as a natural part of life. She identified her core values, realizing that honesty, creativity, and personal growth were most important to her. She stopped trying to conform and allowed herself to speak freely and make decisions based on her own principles. She practiced self-acceptance, recognizing her flaws without guilt and celebrating her strengths. Over time, Rania noticed profound changes. She felt lighter, happier, and more confident. Her relationships also improved because she attracted people who appreciated her authentic self rather than a facade. Here's another example. Let me tell you about Kamal, a young professional in a corporate environment. Kamal often agreed with colleagues and managers, even when he disagreed, fearing criticism or social rejection. One day, he decided to express his genuine ideas in a team meeting. At first, it felt uncomfortable, and some colleagues resisted. But over time, people began to respect his honesty. He built trust by consistently aligning words and actions with his values. Kamal felt a newfound sense of freedom and self-confidence. Through embracing his true self, Kamal not only improved his own life, but also positively influenced those around him, showing that courage can inspire others.
Reflection and exercises. Take a moment to reflect. Are you living according to your own values or trying to fit others' expectations? How often do you hold back your opinions or desires to avoid criticism? What would it feel like to fully embrace your true self today? Exercise 1. Write down your top 3 core values. Next to each value, list one action you can take this week that aligns with it. Exercise 2. Think of a small situation where you can express your authentic self even if it feels uncomfortable. Act on it and observe the impact on your confidence and mindset. When you embrace your true self, fear of being disliked loses its power. You experience greater self-confidence and peace. Your life becomes authentic and meaningful. You attract people who respect and value your true self. Living authentically is a journey, not a one-time event. Each small step toward embracing yourself strengthens your courage, shapes your mindset, and creates a life of freedom and purpose. Chapter 3. Overcome the fear of judgment. Fear of judgment is one of the most powerful forces that hold people back from living freely. It affects decisions, relationships, career choices, and even the way you express yourself. But the courage to be disliked begins with understanding that fear of judgment is a choice you can confront and overcome. In this chapter, we will explore 4 key lessons to help you release the fear of judgment and strengthen your mindset. Lesson 1. Understand the source of fear. Fear of judgment often comes from childhood experiences, societal pressures, or past criticism. It creates a constant inner voice that questions your worth, decisions, and abilities. The first step is awareness. Identify moments when fear of judgment stops you from acting. Reflect on the origin of these fears. Realize that other people's opinions are not facts. They are reflections of their own perspectives.
Once you understand the source, you can start separating your true self from external expectations. Lesson 2. Shift your focus from others to yourself. When you focus excessively on what others think, you give your power away. Instead, shift your focus inward. Ask yourself, does this choice align with my values? Am I acting in a way that makes me proud? Will this decision contribute to my growth and happiness? By prioritizing your own standards over the opinions of others, you regain control of your life. Remember, living for yourself is not selfish, it is courageous and necessary.
Lesson 3. Accept discomfort as part of growth. It's natural to feel discomfort when breaking free from approval-seeking habits. People may criticize, misunderstand, or even reject you when you start acting authentically. Embracing this discomfort is essential. See criticism as feedback, not as a measure of your worth. Use rejection as an opportunity to reflect and grow. Practice small acts of courage daily, gradually increasing your tolerance for discomfort. Let me tell you a story to illustrate this. Consider Hassan, a young man working in a corporate job. He wanted to propose a creative project idea, but feared judgment from his manager and colleagues. Initially, he hesitated, worried about rejection and criticism. But he decided to take a small step. He shared his idea with a trusted coworker first. The coworker encouraged him to present it to the team. When he finally did, not everyone agreed with him, but some were inspired by his perspective. Hassan realized that even if some people disagreed, expressing his ideas built his confidence and authenticity. Over time, he became more willing to voice his thoughts, take risks, and contribute meaningfully, regardless of others' opinions. Lesson 4. Build inner confidence through reflection and practice. Courage grows when confidence grows. Inner confidence comes from knowing yourself, trusting your decisions, and acting in alignment with your values. Practical strategies include daily reflection on your choices and their alignment with your values. Journaling about moments when you acted courageously, even if small. Practicing assertiveness in conversations and decisions. Setting achievable goals that challenge you to step outside your comfort zone. Here's another example. Let me tell you about Layla, a graphic designer who often avoided sharing her unique style for fear of criticism. She started a personal project, posting her work online with the mindset, "I create for myself, not for approval." Some people criticized her style, but many admired it. Layla's confidence grew as she realized that not everyone's opinion matters, but her work and self-expression do. Eventually, she built a client base that valued her originality, and her fear of judgment diminished significantly. Reflection and exercises. Take a moment to reflect. What areas of your life are you holding back because of fear of judgment? How does seeking approval from others limit your growth? How would it feel to act freely without worrying about criticism? Exercise 1. Identify one decision you have been avoiding due to fear of judgment. Take a small, actionable step this week toward acting on it. Exercise 2. Write down 3 past situations where you feared judgment but acted anyway. Reflect on how each situation helped you grow and build confidence. When you confront the fear of judgment, you reclaim your freedom. Your mindset becomes stronger, more independent, and courageous. You align your actions with your values rather than others' expectations.
You begin to live authentically and inspire others to do the same. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear, it is taking action despite it. The more you practice, the stronger your confidence grows, and the less power fear of judgment holds over your life.
Chapter 4. Build resilience and self-worth. Courage is not just about speaking your truth or facing judgment. It's also about staying strong when life challenges you. Building resilience and a sense of self-worth is essential to maintain the mindset needed to live freely and authentically. Without resilience, even small setbacks can feel like failures. Without self-worth, the fear of disapproval can easily take over. In this chapter, we'll explore 4 key lessons to help you strengthen your resilience, develop unshakable self-worth, and continue transforming your mindset. Lesson 1. Understand that setbacks are part of growth. Life is full of obstacles, mistakes, and unexpected challenges. Resilient people do not avoid difficulties, they see them as opportunities to learn and grow. Ask yourself, how do I react when things don't go as planned? Do I blame others or circumstances, or do I look for lessons? Can I see challenges as part of my personal growth journey? Consider the analogy of a tree. Its roots grow stronger when it weathers storms. Similarly, your character and mindset strengthen when you face challenges rather than avoid them.
Lesson 2. Cultivate inner validation. Self-worth cannot come from external validation. Seeking constant approval leaves you vulnerable to disappointment, judgment, and fear. To cultivate inner validation, recognize your achievements, no matter how small. Acknowledge your efforts rather than only the outcomes. Affirm your values and choices even when others disagree. Let me tell you a story. Consider Mariam, a student who often felt judged for her unconventional career choices. Her friends and family questioned her decisions, which initially made her doubt herself. Instead of giving in, Mariam began tracking her progress, celebrating each skill she learned and project she completed. She reminded herself daily, "I am capable. My choices reflect my values." Over time, her self-worth no longer depended on others' approval. She became confident, focused, and resilient, pursuing her goals with clarity and determination. Lesson 3. Practice emotional resilience. Resilience is not just about enduring external challenges, it's also about managing your inner emotional world. Techniques to strengthen emotional resilience include mindfulness and meditation to observe thoughts without judgment, journaling emotions to process experiences constructively, reframing negative events as learning opportunities. Let me give another example. Ahmed, a young professional, was rejected from a position he had been working toward for months. Initially, he felt devastated, thinking this failure reflected his worth. Instead of dwelling on self-pity, he wrote down lessons learned from the experience, skills he could improve, new opportunities for growth, insights about his career goals. By processing his emotions and reframing the rejection, Ahmed turned a painful experience into a source of growth, strengthening his mindset for future challenges.
Lesson 4. Surround yourself with positive influences. Resilience and self-worth flourish in the right environment. The people you interact with daily can either strengthen or weaken your courage and confidence. Practical steps. Surround yourself with individuals who support your authentic self. Seek mentors who inspire growth and resilience. Limit time with people who constantly criticize or impose expectations. Let me tell you about Sarah, a young entrepreneur.
Sarah was constantly influenced by friends who doubted her ideas and discouraged risk-taking. She decided to join a community of like-minded entrepreneurs who encouraged creativity and learning. Within months, Sarah noticed her confidence growing. She felt empowered to take risks, embrace her vision, and learn from setbacks without fear of judgment. Positive influences amplify your courage, validate your efforts, and reinforce your mindset for success. Reflection and exercises. Take a moment to reflect. How do you currently handle setbacks or criticism? Are you seeking validation from others, or do you trust your own judgment? Who in your life supports your authentic self, and who may be limiting your growth? Exercise 1. Write down 2 recent setbacks and reflect on what lessons they offered. Identify 1 actionable step you can take to apply those lessons going forward. Exercise 2. Create a list of people or communities that positively influence your mindset. Commit to spending more time with them and less with those who drain your confidence. Exercise 3. Each day this week, practice 1 act of self-validation. Celebrate a personal achievement, acknowledge an effort, or affirm a choice aligned with your values. When you build resilience and self-worth, you develop the courage to act authentically. You face challenges without fear or self-doubt. Your mindset becomes strong, adaptive, and growth-oriented. You continue transforming your life regardless of external judgment. Remember, resilience and self-worth are practiced daily. Each small act of courage, self-reflection, or positive affirmation strengthens your mindset and brings you closer to a life lived freely and authentically.
Chapter 5. Live courageously and master your mindset. The ultimate goal of developing the courage to be disliked is to live a life free from unnecessary fear, judgment, and societal pressure. True freedom comes when you align your actions with your values, trust your own judgment, and embrace discomfort as a path to growth. In this chapter, we will explore 4 key lessons that will help you master your mindset and live courageously. Lesson 1. Accept responsibility for your life. Freedom begins with taking full responsibility for your choices, your thoughts, and your actions. Many people blame circumstances, other people, or society for their unhappiness or limitations. Consider this. The more you blame external factors, the more power you give them over your life. By accepting responsibility, you regain control. You become the author of your own story, capable of shaping your mindset and your future. Let me tell you a story. Amir, a young professional, constantly complained about his work environment and colleagues. He felt stuck and frustrated. One day, he decided to take responsibility for his own growth. He asked himself, "What can I do differently to improve my situation? What skills can I develop to create new opportunities? How can I respond instead of react?" By taking ownership, Amir stopped feeling like a victim. He invested in learning new skills, applied for projects that aligned with his passions, and even built stronger relationships at work. Within months, he felt empowered, productive, and in control, no longer dependent on others' approval or circumstances.
Lesson 2. Face discomfort and embrace challenges. Courageous living requires facing discomfort head-on. It's natural to fear rejection, criticism, or failure, but these feelings are signals that growth is occurring. When you embrace challenges, you expand your comfort zone. You develop resilience and mental strength. You reinforce your self-worth and confidence. Consider Rashida, a writer who feared sharing her work publicly. She started by posting a short story online. The feedback was mixed, some negative, some encouraging. Instead of retreating, she analyzed the criticism constructively and continued to write and publish. Over time, Rashida built confidence, improved her craft, and eventually inspired thousands with her authentic voice. Discomfort is a sign of transformation, a necessary part of building a courageous mindset. Lesson 3. Let go of the need to control others' opinions. Living courageously means accepting that you cannot control how others perceive you. People may judge, criticize, or misunderstand, but their opinions are a reflection of their own values and experiences, not of your worth. To internalize this lesson, focus on aligning your actions with your values, not others' expectations. Practice detachment from external judgment without being indifferent. Recognize that freedom and authenticity are more valuable than approval. Let me share an example. Sana, an aspiring musician, wanted to follow her passion for jazz, but her family expected her to pursue a conventional career. Initially, Sana worried endlessly about their approval, but she realized that living authentically required courage. She continued to practice, perform, and eventually built a community of supporters who appreciated her art. Her family, seeing her dedication and success, eventually respected her choices, but she no longer relied on their initial approval. Sana's story shows that freedom comes when you prioritize your values over others' opinions.
Lesson 4. Practice daily mindset mastery. Courage is a skill, and like any skill, it grows with consistent practice. Daily mindset exercises reinforce your confidence, resilience, and independence from others' judgment. Some practices include morning reflection, set intentions aligned with your values. Affirmations, remind yourself of your worth and purpose. Journaling, reflect on moments when you acted courageously or faced fear. Gratitude practice, focus on your achievements and strengths. Let me tell you about Bilal, who struggled with social anxiety and fear of judgment. He started a daily practice of writing down one act of courage he performed each day, one thing he appreciated about himself, one lesson learned from a challenge. Over time, Bilal noticed a shift in his mindset. Fear no longer dictated his actions. He became more confident, expressive, and proactive in pursuing his goals. His daily mental practice created a strong foundation for a courageous life. Reflection and exercises. Take a moment to reflect. Are you living with courage, or are you still letting fear of judgment hold you back? How often do you take responsibility for your life rather than blaming circumstances or others? In what areas can you embrace discomfort as a path to growth? Exercise 1. Write down one major fear or limitation that holds you back. Create a step-by-step action plan to face it this week. Exercise 2. Identify one recurring judgment or criticism that affects your mindset. Reflect on whether it is valid or simply others' perception. Practice detachment by focusing on your values instead. Exercise 3. Start a daily mindset practice, 5 to 10 minutes of reflection, affirmation, or journaling. Track your growth over the next month to notice the transformation in your courage and confidence. When you live courageously and master your mindset, fear of judgment diminishes, confidence and authenticity increase. You take responsibility for your life and choices. You embrace discomfort as a path to growth. You inspire others by your example and live a truly free life. Remember, courage is a practice, not a destination. Each day, each decision, and each act of authenticity builds a mindset that allows you to live boldly, embrace freedom, and truly be yourself.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. By listening and reflecting on these lessons, you've taken a powerful step toward living authentically, embracing your true self, and building the courage to be free from judgment. Remember, a meaningful life is not measured by how others perceive you, but by how aligned your actions are with your values, how much courage you show, and how fully you live your own truth. Take a moment to reflect. Are you living for yourself or for the approval of others? Are your choices guided by your values and principles? How will you embrace discomfort and face challenges moving forward? Each day offers an opportunity to strengthen your mindset, grow in courage, and act authentically. Even small, consistent steps ripple outward, impacting your life and inspiring those around you. If you found this audiobook helpful, make sure to subscribe to Audio Vibes. By subscribing, you'll gain access to more motivational and educational audiobooks designed to guide you toward growth, confidence, and a life of purpose. Remember, courage is a practice, and freedom is a choice. Live boldly, trust yourself, and embrace the journey of being unapologetically you. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in the next audiobook from Audio Vibes.